Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Berry Talk Show Japan, the house of trending. I bring you all the latest updates across the world, especially that of Japan. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some naughty habits that foreigners portray in Japan that makes Japanese to hate them, or that makes Japanese to really hate foreigners or dislike foreigners around them. I know your ears are itching. You might be having a Japanese friend, you might be having some Japanese colleague, and you guys were really close, but after some time you feel like they are distancing themselves from you. You don't know what you did, but with this attitude you'll be able to understand that maybe this is the reason why I lost my close Japanese friend. Number one, Japanese people hate noise. They don't like noise, especially in public places like train, like bus. You if like some of them, they feel like sleeping on train is very comfortable for them, and when you are making a call, you are making noise while on train, they feel very uncomfortable. They feel very uncomfortable close to you, that they might even leave the seat all to you. They feel like making a call on train is not really proper because you are disturbing a lot of people's peace. So they feel like foreigners don't know this in Japan, and a lot of foreigners make calls on train. That's one of the reasons Japanese don't like foreigners close to them. Or you might lost a friend who is a Japanese because of something minor, cultural differences. One more thing is Japanese people hate smell. And what I've come to understand about Japanese people is they are not outspoken. They don't know how to like say how they feel. They they might just decide to be silent instead of telling you that what you are doing they don't like it. That is Japan for you. They will just silence themselves from you, or just like get up. Japanese people hate strong odor, strong smell. They hate strong deodorant, and that's what a lot of foreigners use. So they don't feel comfortable sitting close to foreigners with strong odor, strong body odor, not even body odor, let me not put it like that, like strong deodorants, strong perfumes. They don't feel comfortable. They feel like taking your bath correctly, properly, and using senseless deodorants, senseless perfume is best for them, and they want other people to copy same. That's why a lot of Japanese don't love sitting close to foreigners, especially on public places, or they might just avoid you. You feel like, what have I done? But what that is another reason Japanese people dislike foreigners, or they don't find it comfortable sitting close to foreigners. Another naughty habit that Japanese people don't like when it comes to foreigners. Japanese people feel like foreigners don't respect their rules. Japan is a country of rule. They don't need to persuade you for you to follow their rules. And they believe everybody must follow their rules. They don't care to know about cultural differences. They don't care to know if you are living from another country. And no, for instance, the elevator rule. It's not like a rule that is written down, but they believe that you have to know it. They don't care if you know it. For instance, if you are climbing the escalator, rather not the elevator, the escalator, the left side is for people walking, like you're walking very fast to get a train, to get a bus, or to go somewhere, while the left side is for people standing on the escalator, while it takes you up or it takes you down. But most foreigners will come on the right side. Instead of them to walk and go, they will stand there, and somebody will come behind. They won't tell you to please walk, or please can I pass. They will just stand without saying anything. That is how Japanese people are. They are so patient, they are so tolerant, but they will be angry. They will never tell you. That's one thing I don't like about Japanese people, because in my country I will tell you, please excuse me, can I pass? But they won't say anything. They will just stand there and they will be angry. That's another naughty habit Japanese people don't like when it comes to foreigners. One more thing is Japanese people feel like foreigners are not patient. For instance, if you come to a bus stop, you meet people on the line. Just look for your space and follow the line. Don't be in a haste to go and enter the bus or the train. If you meet somebody first, go behind. Behind. Don't struggle to enter the bus. Don't struggle to enter the train. Everybody will definitely enter. Like in my country, we fight before we enter the bus. So it's not like first come, first safe. No, but in Japan, first come, first safe. Even in the hospital, they don't care to know if you are pregnant, they don't care to know if you are old. In as far as you are the first, you will be served the first. And if you are supposed to take 1 hour, 2 hours, the next people behind you will wait. This how patient Japanese people are. Very tolerant and very patient people. They want to do everything perfect. And as I earlier said, I talked about perfume, I talked about noise, I talked about following the escalator rules. Those are some of the naughty habits Japanese people don't like when it comes to foreigners, because they feel like foreigners don't respect their rules. Foreigners don't do things the way they are supposed to be done. But there is one thing they need to understand: we have different cultures, we have different upbringing. Though foreigners are living in their country, that is how the Japanese people are also living in other people's country, and things must not be done the Another reason is tips in Japan. In Japan, they don't give tips. You can lodge in a hotel, you can come to a restaurant to eat, and the way you are being pampered, the way you are being served, you like the place, and you want to feel like giving a tip. No, he said no. In Japan, they don't give tips. A thank you is enough. They feel like that person is doing his or her job, and they don't need any extra pay. They feel like you regard that person as being poor, or as being, I don't know how to put it, but in Japan they don't give tips. In other countries, tips are normal, but here in Japan they consider it as a no, and they can even call the police on you, like you are belittling that person, you are considering that person to be poor. So in Japan they don't give tips. Those are some of the stuff that foreigners might be doing, or you can do in Japan as a foreigner, and you'll be hated for it. You might not know this, but know that today. One more thing Japanese hate when it comes to foreigners, and not a naughty habit that Japanese hate, is in Japan they use a lot of cash. A lot of cash, especially when it comes to places like restaurants. You must have cash. Don't finish it and you are giving your credit card. Most will not accept it. So at least have some cash. Or before you go to somewhere that you have but a credit card, ask if credit cards is being used there. Don't finish eating and you start removing credit card without you asking. Ask first is very important. Japan believes so much using cash more than credit card in some places like restaurants, and even some shops. Is very, like, I don't know how to put it. So you might be like moving with your credit card thinking I'll just no. Ask first, is credit card being usable in this place? If yes, then you can use it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have been watching this video right up to this moment, please give it a thumb up, and you feel like coming to Japan. But Japan is a very nice country. You will enjoy it. Come to Japan. Another naughty habit that foreigners do that Japanese don't like is keeping of beards. Japanese people hate hair. When you look nasty, you look unkempt, they feel very, very uncomfortable. They don't like it. You might even lost a job because of beards all over your face. I feel like the wearing of masks really helped a lot of people. If you are going to work, you are working in an office or in a school or somewhere, they feel like you should be beardless, especially when it comes to your chin, your face. You should keep neat hair. If you want to like keep your hair, maybe there are mustaches that they sell, you can rock it at home, but at your job site they hate you keeping hair. Yeah, and they feel very, very uncomfortable close to you. If you have hair, nasty hair, unkempt hair, you might lost your job, you might lost a friend because of the way you look. Those are some of the habits Japanese hate when it comes to foreigners. Another thing that Japanese hate when it comes to foreigners is tattoo. Japanese people hate tattoo. There are some places, some jobs that you go for interview, they will not employ because of tattoo. They have their reason, and in my next video I will make the reason why Japanese people don't like tattoo. Japanese people hate tattoo. Yeah, so I believe I've talked about a lot of naughty habits that foreigners do that Japanese don't like. If you have been watching this video right up to this moment, please make sure you give your girl a follow, make sure you comment, and make sure you invite somebody. Thank you all for always loving me, for always supporting me, and for always coming to Berry Talks with Japan House of Trending. Stay tuned for more interesting and nice video when it comes to Japan and other interesting facts. Thank you all for your love and your support. See you in my next video. Bye 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 bye. If you have other points, feel free to write them in the comment section.